right, we made it to Friday Eve. It's Thursday morning. Good morning to you, West Michigan. I'm Emily Scarlett.
And I'm Deja Barrett. Tanner is on assignment this morning. Thanks for waking up with us on this Thursday. Our chief meteorologist, Samantha J. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Yeah, it's a little bit of a foggy start to the day.
Yes.
But you know what, guys? It's still not that cold out, and I'll take it. Every day that we're not like down in the teens and 20s, I'm going to continue to be happy. Two areas of low pressures that we're tracking right now. One from yesterday's system that will continue to move off to the north and east, and then a low pressure system up to the north of us. This drapes down as we track into your afternoon hours today and head into your Friday. This is why we continue on with these isolated chances for there to be a wintry mix in the forecast. Hour by hour outlook here. Our morning actually looks to be fairly dry. There will be a couple nuisance showers out there, but I think your morning commute will be pretty much unscathed by wet weather beyond the fog. And then by lunchtime, we start to see those scattered showers become a bit more widespread, but still at no point during the day today do I expect it to be washout soaking conditions. We continue on with periodic chances for both rain, potentially a little bit of snow mixing in up along US 10 today, and then again tomorrow morning. And while this does look widespread and bullish, it actually doesn't have much strength to it whatsoever, some of which won't even make it to the ground. So with that, your Friday actually likely won't start very rainy either. We do continue to see a little bit more a little bit more steam gained as that cold front does pass through Friday afternoon and into your Saturday. Winds really start to uptick tomorrow afternoon and into Saturday as well. And once they pivot to out of the north and west, they're going to usher down a colder forecast, generating the chance for some isolated lake effect snow Friday night and into Saturday morning. I do not think the lake effect snow is going to be anything big, but it will lead to a few light. All the spring energy this morning. We're still talking wintry mixes in the forecast over the next couple of days here, and a colder temperature trend into the weekend. This is a live look over downtown Holland this morning. You can see the elevated fog, half-mile visibility right now. Is it going to slow you down completely on the roads this morning? No, but there are going to be areas of patchy to dense fog that you'll be contending with. We're at a half-mile in Big Rapids through Muskegon, a mile and a quarter there in South Haven. Broader picture of things here of your satellite and radar. A vast majority of our wet precip is off to the east of us, and we do have another line of showers that's going to work its way through Muskegon, Ottawa, and then into Kent County over the next hour or so. Broader picture of things here, staggered by two low pressure systems, one to the south, one to the north. As this northerly system starts to droop down, it's going to bring us additional rounds of scattered showers and maybe a couple light flurries mixing into the forecast throughout the day today. Temperature trends, definitely a slow shift to spring, but believe it or not, tomorrow is the first day of meteorological spring. Walking out the door this morning to some foggy conditions. This is a live look over Energy Park where they are down to a quarter-mile visibility. 34 degrees is their temperature. Visibility across the region is pretty sparse. We have some areas that are seeing worse conditions than others. Maybe plan to have it slow you down by about 5 minutes in terms of those foggy conditions. Temperature-wise, we're starting off our day in the 30s. We've some of that water condense out of the atmosphere and bring us foggy conditions. So that's something to be mindful of as walking out the door this morning. Even Wayland schools, you actually have a 2-hour delay this morning because of the fog that's developed there, a little bit denser in some rural pockets. Satellite and radar featuring a line of showers that's crossing from Cadillac stretching down through Holland. Those will continue to push off to the east throughout the day today, and then there will be additional rounds of potential rainfall from there. We have a low pressure system draped to the north of us, and as this approaches, it's going to bring us on and off chances for isolated rain and even a little bit of snow up along US 10. Hour by hour forecast. At no point do I think today is going to be a complete washout by any means, but we are going to have these spotty chances for showers headed into your Friday morning. I know this looks big, it looks bullish. It's not going to be all that bad. Very light rain in nature, and then scattered showers picking up a little bit of umph as we head into your Friday evening. That's also when I expect winds to start to become strong. Because the winds will pick up in intensity, I do anticipate a little bit of lake effect snow here in the studio this morning. Looks like you're having a good time, and it truly is a taste of spring there at DeVos Place this time of year. Live look over Muskegon. We are contending with some areas of fog this morning. Densest fog right now concentrated in Ottawa and Allegan County. Wayland actually has a delayed start by 2 hours to school today because of those foggy conditions, but it is morning, Tanner. Tractor there, like a country music song starting us off here at 6:30. Live look over Energy Park, foggy conditions, 35 degrees currently temperature-wise, not as cold as yesterday, but cool enough to condense out some fog. Muskegon seeing a little bit of improvement in your visibility over the last 2 hours or so, but again, will break back into the low 40s, but we're not gaining a ton of warmth, and we certainly won't have much in the way of sunshine poking through the clouds. Few isolated showers continuing to drape across the region, more starting to generate over Lake Michigan, and this will kind of be the pattern throughout the day today as this low pressure system tracks down. This one clears out of the area. We just have a very unsettled atmosphere, which is going to bring us these on and off nuisance chances for rainfall and potentially mixing in a little bit of light snow. I can't give you an exact time of when we're going to see the rain throughout the day today. Unfortunately, it's just not that type of system. It's going to be very patchy, and there will be chances to get out and about and not be underneath wet weather. As for the rest of this week and into the weekend, tomorrow feet in west headed into your Saturday. We start off at 32 degrees. We fall to 24 throughout the day, hanging on to those cooler temperatures, but some sunshine on Sunday. Friday also features some chances for both nuisance rain and snow, and then lake effect snow Friday night and into early Saturday morning. Lakeshore boundary today, temperature wise, you are going to be in the up. Before we go, we want to give a very special shout out to somebody, our meteorologist.
And congratulations.
Yes.
I'm really impressed. I haven't taken an exam since 1997, so I would have to, I can't even fill in little whole things out anymore.
And she's coming back from the butterfly